Hello and welcome to Rule the Waves 3, playing as Japan on Super Large Plus Plus, starting 1890. This is episode 39. We're in 1917. We are embroiled in a war with the world's premier naval power, Great Britain, and we are again invading Hong Kong, and we are again engaging in a major fleet battle with a very much reinforced Great Britain. I did a little tactical retreat into the Indian Ocean, gathered their forces, and then came back with a vengeance. So let's jump in and see what happens. Let's start with a moment of silence for Hiei, lead ship of her class, the first battle cruiser designed and constructed by the glorious Empire of Japan. Fought heroically south of Hong Kong, defeating the Royal Navy's expeditionary fleet, and then got mined. I just hope that was an enemy mine, not a minefield laid by my own side. No, that didn't happen. But yeah, okay, it was a sad ending to an otherwise very exciting battle, of course. This is never cool, but these things happen. More often ships get mined, they go in for repairs, but sometimes they will sink. Sometimes a sub will torpedo your brand new mega carrier with TPS-4, and it just happens. So, since we're not in the safe scrumming business, we just have to suck it up. Sorry about not talking too much toward the end of that battle, but I should have stopped playing. I mentioned it several times. It was late, I was tired, but it was also very exciting, and I just wanted to push the turn button 1 minute, and it kept going, and then suddenly I was breaking the enemy, and suddenly they were running, and suddenly I just had to wrap up. So, but near the end, I just got completely exhausted. My ships were not moving in an optimal fashion, but up until sort of the end game, I was pretty sharp. And then one of my battle cruisers got torpedoed while finishing off that other battle cruiser, but that's on me. That was bad maneuvering. I was moving slowly and at the wrong angle and too close and so forth, and there was absolutely no need to do that. I could have finished it off at a few thousand yards further out and everything would have been fine. But these things happen, and I sent two light cruisers on a long journey into the void there. But overall, the battle worked out better than it had any right to. Had a lot to do with the start, where the enemy just ran its three battle cruisers or something straight into my destroyer screen. And then his destroyers and light cruisers came plodding along on the flank or to the rear there. That was not a great start for him. And then when the sun came up, we just surrounded his main force, and they were plenty confused and couldn't decide which way to go or set up an effective battle line. Yeah. So, and in addition, his remaining battle cruisers, the ones with the main force, they just turned and ran for Hong Kong, and then near the end they came out again so I could sink them. That was a string of very bad decisions on the AI's part. So, sadness all around for ships being mined. Boo-hoo. I'll get over it, I'm sure. I would have been more upset if one of my brand new battleships had gotten mined. On the other hand, they have TPS-2, so more chance of surviving, but you never know. I also lost, was it 7 destroyers? Yes, 7 of the 900 tonners, so sad of course, but these are the ones with a couple 4-inch and some 3-inch guns and 4 torpedo tubes. I mean, not bad, but certainly not on par with my incoming 1500 tonners. cheap though. So that's the only. And yeah, other than that, very light damages. None of my battleships took enough damage to even put them in for 1 month of repairs. That's extraordinary. Hiei, Iburi, Hiei class, 1 month. This Congo class, 1 month. This one, 2 months. But that's the maximum. So I have 2 EAs out for repairs and 3 Congos out for repairs. One of the Congos got torpedoed. The others just took quite a beating. Especially the Hieis. They are very lightly armored, so any hit is likely to do significant damage. I think all of them were down to like 20 something knots. But this Hiei has somehow managed to get through it all. Scored 20 main battery hits on various enemies. Light damage from gunfire, yeah. And light damage from gunfire. Light damage from gunfire. So, didn't get hurt that much, I would say. This was mined, of course. It only took some light damage. The Congos and the Akagis, of course, are better armored, but I mean, 10.5-inch belt, not really. Not really heavy enough to stand in the line of battle, and I use them extensively against enemy battle cruisers and battleships. Some of whom were armed with 14-inch guns, and they are really not armored for anything above 12 inches. And the Hieis, I actually think, had better luck than I had expected. They are armored to withstand, well, not even 12 and 11 inch, sometimes 10 and 11 inch, but at point blank range. So these are mostly for hunting legacy ships, remember? That's their purpose, that's what they were built for. And I have some very light damage among my light cruisers. I think my light cruisers did a fantastic job, actually. They really came through. Here you can see an example of obsolete ships costing more. These are normally less expensive than these Isuzus, but now their price is higher because they have the O tag. Same goes for these heavy cruisers and these pre-dreadnoughts, but yeah. Everyone and the grandmother is heading for Southeast Asia. Everyone. Unless they're damaged and can't move, I'm even sending the last battleship of Nagato class. It's got poor. Never mind, we need every hull we can get. Because the enemy, and this is part of the reason I think why our invasion of Hong Kong failed. The enemy does have a pretty mean stack here. We have 245, they have 282, and this includes 11 battleships. And they have 3 battleships and 7 more battle cruisers incoming. So this is gonna be rough, especially since we are low on battle cruisers. So I hope we don't get a lot of cruiser actions with battle cruisers. I've switched the invasion target back to Hong Kong. It was first it was Burma. That didn't work out at all. Then while we were fighting over Hong Kong, I tried Malaya, but that's been cancelled. We weren't invading Malaya. We were planning an invasion. Now we are trying to recover here. Here groups. Haiku. Can I expand this one? We can expand this one. Expand this one. And then fair, good. I can move these to haiku, I think. And copy the group. And then we can add air unit and do a torpedo bomber. I mean, we have to start somewhere. Can't completely ignore air. No, that's it. Anything else? Yeah, we basically have to grind down the British. We don't have much of a choice there. Dock size is not building. Why is it not building? Build. 10, 5, 6,500 ahead of Great Britain, which is in second place. Okay. Clearly not done with our undeveloped industry yet. Did a little bit of off-screen bookkeeping with officers and divisions, nothing major. So let's hit turn. No, I already did that. Thought I'd gotten rid of all of them. Destroyer Division 3. Okay. Can we assign new commander? Can we get rid of someone? The incompetents can clearly run the... This is a real destroyer division, so we want someone... Why is there a gunnery expert? What about a torpedo expert? Captain torpedo expert. Yeah. Whatever. Convoy attack. I love me a convoy attack, but do I have the force? Oh, it declines. What the hell? What? One. I don't understand. Anti-aircraft artillery. That is interesting. It's a little bit faster. Has 1 mile less range on light, which is what counts. I guess we'll say yes. What happened? Did I pull out? Okay. Weird. Let's have a look. Some reason they pulled back? Why didn't they move their... And some of the ships from the Indian Ocean went back to the Mediterranean? This makes no sense at all. We're over the base cap. Woohoo! We're 373. Okay, so we have to... Fair enough. Let's send the TOSAs back to East Asia and get the Yeis back to Northeast Asia. The rest can stay. We have 744 minesweeping. Great Britain only has a handful of destroyers now and one light cruiser, so they cannot have a... I feel that the AI is sabotaging its war effort here. Yeah, have some attrition here, not a whole lot, but one should be on TP. Should not be Northeast Asia, I think. Indian Ocean, it's still damaged. It's sort of stuck forever in the Indian Ocean damaged. Okay. And the light cruisers or whatever they left. No, they went back to the South Pacific. They have a battle cruiser and an AV. Okay, feel free to do some raiding, I guess. Oh, the problem with sleeping is I forget what text I got after designing these. I should probably just do a sort of a minor update. Good news is that most of the battle cruisers have healed. So one more turn and we'll be good to go again. Do I have any holes in my destroyer squadrons? First destroyer squadron is short and 900 tonner. That's one of the most important divisions. So it gets reinforced. This one is screening the battle reserve, and the battle reserve is not really active. Screening battle cruisers, these are fine. These guys have lost some units. Okay, not a big deal. This guy lost a whole lot of... I think they started with 5 to begin with. But they definitely support battle division. It's okay. Strip this down. Like that. Port battle cruiser. One seemed to be missing. Fine. Support cruiser reserve. That's not very useful, is it now? the port. Tsuki. Okay, it's full. 6. That. Oh, it can. I'm sure this is very exciting to. Okay. Something like that. We can have a perfect balance and have one destroyer in reserve. No. This one, the light cruiser reserve. Like this. Yeah, that's fine. Anti-subdude's doing fine. Minesweepers doing fine. Except not doing their job. So everyone's in south. Let's expand all. No, these are moving out to free up space so we don't get attrited as much. Light cruisers. All good here. Our merchant cruisers are working up. Subs. Location Central Pacific. 2 guys. We have lost 1 in the Indian Ocean. We have lost 1 in Northeast Asia, I think. Couple here, South Pacific. Let's build another couple of subs. I could turn on auto build, but then I will forget about auto build and then I will get confused. So, ports. Okay. Risk 3. Risk 3. Risk 1. I mean, I could theoretically invade my New Hebrides. Be somewhat surprising. I would have time to stop them. Whatever. Yeah, so we're doing this for an update to add all the new techs, and it now has dual purpose 4-inch guns for some heavy AA, and we have room for light AA whenever that unlocks. I even took the time to put all 20 guns on, so a few on the front there, 2 on the back. and 2 big batteries in the superstructure. I had to move away some of the boats as well. I think this is fine. Fleet battle, maybe they moved back. But now I have 4 battle cruisers. No, I have 7 battle cruisers now. So that's not even correct. Well, I have 3 repairing, but surely they should be ready in this turn. Okay, not important. No, they came back. They just decided to regroup in the Indian Ocean. Okay, so they are not done repairing. So I have a more balanced force this time. I have my 4 battle cruisers, too big, too small, but they are cored, so fine, and they are accompanied by a light cruiser squadron, also very good, and it's one of the fast ones. And we all have some screen support, green. Yeah, okay, fine. Not exactly my setup, but it's fine. I have all 8 battleships, so this is gonna be painful for the AI, I think. And I have 1, 2, 3 squadrons of light cruisers. That's very good. They have done tremendously good work. And plenty of destroyers. We have seaplane carriers that have, for some reason, been put into 2 separate squadrons. That's just a bit tedious, but I can rearrange my force. I can change them into one group here. But then the AI... Now the battle generator is gonna get very confused and start crying, so we're not going to do that. Accept. Okay. That was quick. And okay, yeah. Let's save. It's 26th of August. I have developed a Scout Force concept. Why did this pop up now? But anyway, I have my favorite sweater on. I have a double coffee. So let's do this. We're paused. And we can still see the ships. So, battle cruisers, maybe both of them, or one group battle cruiser, another group battleship, or one could be a light cruiser. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but basically the only thing that matters in the initial contact here is to cut off the British fleet from Hong Kong. We don't want them to go hiding in port. So, and also I have my ports here and my port here. So it is best for me to, I guess, cut directly north and also go at full speed so we pick up steam so we have a maximum amount of speed. And then not get too creative with the battle cruisers because I have a tendency to be a little bit too offensive minded with them. You know what I mean? These two need to come together, so we'll send them up here. Well, my battle cruisers can go around the flank, but in that case, I want the heavy ones leading the group, so I would cut them slightly up here. Did I? No. Could be line ahead. Since I've been away from the computer for just a little while, I remember only very little of what I was planning to do. Quad max line ahead. I will cut through. Why is this destroyer on? I think it can instead. It's Unebi. And follow the Unebi around. See if we can get it into an advantage. These guys are just 25 knots. Oh. I think I'll keep them back with my group here. This one is core. I think I can actually keep it on. I don't want to control everything, at least not initially. Let's pick up some steam and go straight north. Nebi will also go north, but moves faster. Should I keep my light cruisers together? This looks good. Instead of ramming these guys up the middle, they can go join up with the rest of the battle cruisers, and then we can sort of have a little screen here while these guys creep around to the north. It's overcast, calm, day sighting range. Overcast, so it could rain, it could clear up. Calm, I don't think we will have any wind here. And the time was 06:30. They have an airbase here, but I don't expect aircraft to play a major part. I mean, in theory, they could have some aircraft, and I have very little in terms of anti-aircraft. I don't know if I have anything with any anti-air. No. Anti-air was just unlocked, so I don't have light, I don't have anything. So, no, I don't really need that. But did we set patrol on the... No. Patrol and patrol, we don't want them going. Green cruiser reserve. Kind of destroyer is this 900-ton destroyer. Wind is coming down in this direction. Again. Range heavy. 90. Okay. Naval strike heavy. Autos. Ready strike. Recon. No, naval strike. I mean, why not? We have nothing to lose by doing that. It could be fun. Really not, but it could be fun. In theory, it could be fun. Temporarily losing sight of things here. That should change. I could speed things up, but okay. So we have another group here. Now I'm sure that this is a light cruiser. This is a light cruiser, and this is probably a light cruiser as well, not a destroyer. Here we have a capital ship and probably another destroyer. And this is another group of capital ships. So this could be battle cruisers, and this could be battleships, or the other way around, or they could be all mixed up. You never know. Did I set line ahead? Yes. And what's going on here? Are we speeding up? I think we can core this now. They will make a weird little turn, I'm sure, but that's fine. Okay, let's assess the situation. It says CA. Okay, it could be an old CA, but I'm calling CL. So battleships moving into battle line. We might split them up later. And both groups of light cruisers going forth here. Question is, do I want them on the inside to screen, but in the way of my gunfire, or the other way around? This is, okay, this could be screening elements, this could be heavy cruiser, light cruiser, but this has to be battle fleet. But as I said, one of the key aspects here is okay, we also want to be in shooting range. Now it says CL here. Yeah. So this is the main battle formation sorting itself out. We have brought semi-dreadnought, pre-dreadnought, whatever you want to call it. These are not CAs, these are battleships or older ships. So we're taking fire. They are turning in this direction. So the temptation here is now to turn into them. And I think that is what we will do. Curve around and down south again. That would sort of make us stay with them. And maybe also cap off this group, and then we can let the battle cruisers not get directly involved and just circle around to the north as we draw these away from Hong Kong. Take a few hits maybe on the way in, we don't know that. Yeah, here is the battle cruiser formation. We are still going 27 knots, that's fine for now. Now it looks like they are turning north again. We want them to turn into us. Okay, we'll let the light cruisers continue. Let's check Nebi. Yeah, I had the light cruiser selected. That was not intentional. No, he's coming down here. Oh. Looking good. Okay. Well, renowned class, 20 miles. Illustrious class, 20 miles. No, we need to... What? I don't know. It will definitely not be dark. Oh, these Izumis need to get out of the way. My battle line is coming around. Full speed. So my battle cruisers are... I'm not sending them around. It's just a mass of battleship, heavily armored, that are moving in the wrong direction, so to speak. And we have additional battle cruisers here. Oh, it's a big one. So let's turn the light cruisers back as well. Three light guns, okay. Can we do a little destroyer diversionary attack into this group, preferably? We cannot touch these guys. I will hold off the battle cruiser group for a little while. We also have some destroyers here that could perhaps do the... Oh, it's launched one torpedo already. Hi. Get those fish in the water, boys. And the Odaki, it auto-launched, very good. Or was that me? I don't know. Where is the Muka Muka? There it is. That made them turn into me. How fast are these guys going? 20 knots. So we are overlapping them and they are turning into their own line. That's... I don't want these guys getting completely hosed. And I don't want them to overshoot my line. Shiruki engine room hit. Yeah, can it get its torpedoes off? Out of range. It needs to detach because, well, it's not useful. But this could lead to something because we have something of a lead on, not on this group, but on this group. But then again, we don't have range, so we'll see. Quick look at some of the forces fighting us. Prometheus class 27, so that's modern. 5-inch guns and no armor. 2 Argyle. Relatively heavy and protected for a heavy cruiser, but and it has 6-inch guns, but it is super slow. So we have Montagu, we looked at that already. Landrail 500, Lewis 500, 500, 500. Tiny old light cruiser. Fast, very light cruiser. Eclipse class, very slow. Okay, but battleship Reno. Okay, so their lead battleship is at 12 incher. That's interesting. I did get like 4 of their most modern. So all of these are 12-inch. New Zealand 12-inch. Inflexible 12-inch. Okay, yeah. That's the lead group. Fox Sound. Okay, so most of their destroyers are 500 tons. I think we can conclude 800 tons. But not exactly a full spread of 1500 ton destroyers. Here we have the Centurion. That's older, but still decent enough. Warspite. Half Hexnaut. A bit dated, I would say, but it's yeah, okay. So these are their best units in the lead, but we have Furious 11-inch, and we have some older battle cruisers in the back, but they still have way more capital ships than I do. So let's not discount them. We have some turrets jammed, but and we have taken 1 heavy hit. Hit the turret and did nothing. It hit the already jammed turret. Jammed turret, no hits. And no one's been hit all that much. We have to keep watch on these guys so they don't accidentally decide to withdraw or we have to be careful with these guys. I mean, they are taking fire. They are taking lots of fire, heavy caliber fire. So if the enemy gets lucky, they could hit. So we are shooting. That's good. We are going full speed. There are destroyers here. That's not as good. But now I think we will release our own. See if they can make it in. Maybe if they break away here or break off. See how this goes. No real destroyer presence in this quarter. That's relevant. Light damage, yeah. Now we are over taking the front of the line. High speed vibration, yeah. But it's just it's not that much of a difference. And I think in this case it's warranted because we really want to overlap their line. Gonna take manual control so we have a little additional flexibility. Renown taking hits from 5 and 6-inch guns. I mean, it's I'll take it, but yeah. Hit chances are low. I think I will. No, they are going 25. Okay, fine. I think I will also bring my battle cruisers down to 25 because we are going down in this direction. Yeah, now they are turning. We could have a interesting fight here. Renown 5-inch, 14-inch. Argyle taking a lot of fire because it's so slow. Some 6-inch hits there. Let's keep the light cruisers just hanging back there, ready to move in as needed. You need to go home and chill, or you will die. Here comes the enemy destroyers. That's who we are watching for with these guys. We cannot turn on the inside here, so we will... I kind of have to if we want to stay in range. Take a little bit of a risk there, but... Oh my god. Ume! My best friend. Why do you turn so stupid? Why not get off your torpedoes before you just... I will never understand this. I mean, they are sent in against a mass of opponents and are tasked with attack them. And they just, yeah, I got hit. I didn't launch. Pretty sad, really. I suppose we will have to go in here and look if you have any candidates to actually fire their torpedoes. But if it turns out that we don't really have any good options, could call off the attack here. Critical hit to the engine room, yeah. But we managed to get them to inspect. It can hang out still. This feels like the most poorly executed torpedo attack ever committed to film. Wow, we hit the light cruiser. Woohoo! Oh, they auto-fired the other ones. Okay. Cool. So now maybe our destroyers can... No, our light cruisers can do some destroyer work. think I'll try to send in these destroyers again. ESO sinking. Okay, yeah, that's pretty terminal. And the belt deck penetration, it went through the belt and the deck. Really heavy guns, yeah. Straddled and thing. I think I will turn it a little bit. This plane refuses to turn, okay. These have been ordered to drive 27 knots, so they are going 24. Not really what we wanted. No. No, no, no. Guys can go on the far side. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I had no idea what happened to my first batch. And these brave fellows, what are you doing? You are supporting line ahead the Unebi, but instead you are way in the back, line abreast. Very impressive. Oh, we're going above 25. Ooh. Battle cruisers, so we can't really hang with them. They are going much faster than us, so we will try to block this group from... Oh, it's turning down. Wow, funny. Taking a little bit of a pounding here. On up the distance. These guys are not supposed to duel like this. Eh. A couple of flash fires on those battle cruisers would be very welcome right now. Hmm. 25 knots. Jesus Christ. No, my destroyers are just utterly incapable of even trying to launch any torpedoes at whatsoever. This is more than mildly disappointing. The only thing they do is get damaged. Felt penetration on Mutsu, but the deck stopped it. Why are you in such a fucked up turn together formation? Stupid sons of... Line abreast! Thank you, game! There is never a situation where my battleships want to suddenly turn line abreast in the middle of a battle. Finally. Look at this, the Mikava is completely out of line. At least the other four are kinda starting to find their place. And these destroyers, no, no torpedoes were launched today. Let's shoot at him with the pea shooters. We have full tubes. At least some chance. To disrupt his path. Make him turn. This is the damaged inflexible. Heavy hitting in the belt extended. This one is heading home. He's at it again. Oh my god. Football's coming home. Let's just put it on auto or I will completely forget. In case you're wondering why we're not sinking more ships, we are only shooting with 14-inch guns against real battleships, and this is basically what you get. And the destroyers go to play in the inlet with oof. I mean, I have to do something because I'm not killing the enemy fast enough. And now he's trying to do a destroyer attack run. And we're having none of that. This Argyle is still alive. Remember, it took like 5,000 points of damage in the start of the game. None shall pass. To keep them out of the harbor. No, these guys have to disengage. They have too much damage and very low armor. Ammo. And these useless destroyers cannot, for the life of them, and try to screen. Oh, good launch torpedo on this illustrious class. Okay, they seem to be turning away from the port again. That's precious. These two can chase down this inflexible class. These guys are just disengaging. Where are my... These guys are gonna chase this one down. These guys are going home. Just mix them up. Yamato. That took care of it. But now we have the issue where I'm moving straight at a bunch of enemy destroyers to do something about that. The hard turn together maybe. That guy is out of torpedoes. turn together. Dun, dun, dun. There's the Argyle again. Curious case of death wish. This will not go well. They are not armored for this. Coffee. Princess Royal with medium damage. One forward firing 12-inch. It's not a major threat or anything. Okay. Where are my silly seaplane carriers? Okay, they are at least staying out of harm's way, so that's something. Battle cruisers moving in, these guys moving in, these guys cutting off some retreaters. Yeah. Oh, oh. Oh, that was the other Princess Royal. Maybe Kasagi can actually try to get this destroyer off me. Every torpedo missed. Boo! But Shinano managed to get hit by a torpedo. Stupid. This is annoying. This is annoying. This is annoying. Everything is just annoying. Ah. How do I turn out of this? Who knows? We will do a little turn around. Okay, they are fleeing. This is why I wanted to cut them off. I'm complaining a lot, but we did manage to catch many of them out of port. Nagato is not exactly doing fine. I think it needs time of rest and refit, maybe. I think my light cruiser is actually stuck in the corner here. No, it actually turned around. That's good. And that lion class doesn't seem like it wants to be rescued. So Mutsu, they have some ammunition left and are not sinking outright. These guys are definitely. No, looks like a lion finally. Yeah. Real world interruption there. And I had to get some ice cream to calm my nerves. I managed to extract all my guys. Yes, you don't have to travel in that direction. You can come. Are you guys shooting at this boy? And it's dead. But really, how hard can it be to sink a stupid little... Okay. Ah, great stuff. Oh! We only lost 2 destroyers. Wow! This I had not expected when I saw how many enemy BBs and how many destroyers they had. I suspected that we would lose quite a few destroyers, but apparently not. Wow. I need some more ice cream. Okay. This is possibly an even bigger win than last time, since we were so outnumbered in battle cruisers. 10 to 10 battleships, but 8 to 4 battle cruisers. 2 of those battle cruisers are pretty flimsy. Not saying that the enemy battle cruisers are better, but yeah. And I sent my bees back home. They sent in their one, and it survived somehow. We got that legacy heavy cruiser, and they lost the light cruiser. Did it flash? I think it flashed. But this is important. 15 destroyers. That's pretty nice. Because these two battles heavily skews destroyer numbers in my favor and makes the operation of battleships much easier. Surprise, only one battlecruiser took medium damage, and yeah, I guess that one squadron I got torpedoed, and was it the flagship, or at least the lead ship of that one squadron took a whole lot of damage. But it is hard to severely weaken a battleship in a gun duel. And I'm not saying that 14-inch guns are bad. No, they are perfectly fine weapons. They have range, they don't weigh too much, they can have a lot of ammo, they can penetrate, they can do damage. But at the same time, when shooting at enemy battleships, even at this stage, you can see it takes a lot of shots to stop one. And you can't even rely on the 14 inches to sort of finish the job. You need help from 6-inch, you need help from destroyers, torpedoes, blah, 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 to finally slow down the enemy enough so you can finish him off. Just relying on some lucky hits with a 14-inch battery, it's not gonna happen. But it's much worse the other way around, because they had a lot of ships with 12 and 11-inch guns, and they really struggled to get through my belt. No, like only the lead ship in one squadron plus the one that got torpedoed actually had any real damage at all. There was some stupid maneuvering on part of the AI. Not as bad as the night battle, but still some milling around. So first pulling the battle cruisers up towards Hong Kong again instead of using them in the battle to flank and harass me or focus on some of my weaker units, and then instead of immediately falling back to port, it just spins around in my little cauldron. But I must say, at the end there, I was a bit frustrated and risk-seeking. I figured I would rather risk a ship or 3 and get some of the British ships. It worked out. If it had not worked out, I would have felt pretty stupid. So they did some damage to me, but I inflicted a severe blow to them. They have one aircraft, one FS, that was lost to operational causes. 14-inch, they can't have many of these left. 12-inch, cute ship. Well, not so cute. That's a battle cruiser, by the way. 12 in. Yeah, we really killed quite a few of their best 14-inch units in that first battle. So this is whatever was left. This one got away. They have some units left. So we're not completely finished yet. On fire. Sort on torpedo. Scored 9 torpedo hits in constant. We didn't score as many torpedo hits as we usually do. Spread around a little. That made things more difficult. Let's quickly look at my unit. had some. This had light damage. Superstructure hull hit that penetrated. Some generic damage, nothing important. They fought with the fury of 1,000 suns to 1,000 suns to avenge their mind compadre. One took light damage. Nothing of substance, just blink damage. One had 12-inch penetrate neck belt. And something, turret is disabled, so no real damage, actually. Just, well, real damage, but just blink. Nagato, Rodding, yeah, 31 heavy hits. That will take its toll. So, yay! If I get mined now, I will protest. Absolutely protest. Dangan Island. Oh my god. Make the agent a national hero. Wow, it's pretty rough hanging out in the Indian Ocean. Wow, those subs are not really doing much. We need to go unrestricted if we really want to damage with those guys. Not right now. Save. And that concludes episode 39. It's a massive episode. The runtime is 2.5 hours, something like that. But I didn't want to sort of chop it up because it's one battle, one story. I could flash it in two, but instead I will just keep it as one battle. I prefer doing that. I have sometimes cut battles in half, but if at all possible, it's better to keep everything in one episode. So I hope you found it interesting. Thank you for watching and see you again soon.